This week on Swift Waters.
So this episode, we take you back into Arkansas for the snow goose conservation hunt.
Takes a little bit for us to locate the birds, but we hook up with one of our good buddies, Jake, and we really tie into them. Welcome to Swift Waters with Sean and Connie.
So this episode, we take you back into Arkansas for the conservation snow goose hunt.
We scout it 2 weeks ahead. We got birds everywhere. By the time we get down there, a cold snap hits us and it pushes the birds out.
So man, we are on the move trying to find them. Eventually we hook up with Jake, our good friend, and wait till you see the action.
So there's no better way to finish out the 2016-2017 season. You go right into the conservation snow goose hunt. And we're so fortunate because where were we 2 weeks ahead of time?
Louisiana. And we had the opportunity as we're going down there and the return, there are snow goose everywhere in the state of Arkansas that we had planned to do our hunt.
Right, now we're on a very north end and that's where we see just piles of birds in the fields. They've been, for the most part, they've been roosting there, feeding there all winter long. And we're pretty stoked because we know in 2 weeks we'll be back down there setting huge fields with snow goose decoys. Mike's going to be joining us, John's going to be joining us, Connie and I, small group, and of course we got Chloe. So what do we do this year? We invested in a big 20-foot cover trailer, fully enclosed to haul all this stuff down instead of getting flat tires and all this other rigmarole that we've been doing. So we've got her chuck full, we've got the four-wheelers in there, we've got 1,000 rags and shells and Vortex, all the equipment ready for the trip.
Woohoo! Super excited.
We get that bad boy on the road and we're gonna do the all-nighter, as we always do, down to Arkansas. On the way down, just before we left, I talked to one of the local farmers. He's like, Sean, I'm sorry, but the weather changed and the birds blew out. And I'm like, oh my goodness,
we really have no idea where we're gonna go.
So we get up and we start getting on the phone. One of my other buddies, Jake, is down in the area, finding out where he's at. Well, he's on the very southern area of Arkansas, almost in Louisiana, and he's tied into some birds down there, but man, they're not coming in hard.
No.
And he tells us, go from where we're at another 2 hours south and let's get a field.
And let's start scouting. So we spend the entire day in the truck.
He said, we're gonna start heading north. He said, why don't you guys see if you can secure a field up back by home base and he'll secure something midpoint. I'm like, sounds like a great plan. So
yep, we do. And we get a hold of a couple different farmers and one guy says, this field has been good. He's seen them in there. So we decide, okay, this is the spot that we're gonna set up.
Yeah.
So
we pull the trailer in there in the evening. We unload all the gear. We do a full field setup before dark.
3-4 hours to set the field and we are stoked that we're gonna get there dark 30 in the morning and get set up and see what happens.
So Sunday morning, bright and early, we're out in the field. The four of us we're in our traditional layout blinds. We've got them brushed in heavy. We got the Vortex going. We got the sound system cranking. All of a sudden, here comes the sun. Opener starts.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna go take a walkabout. I crippled one earlier. It went over to the tree line, so I'm gonna take Chloe over, see if we can't retrieve that darn thing. Gotta get a try all the time. Never leave them sit out there. So the morning progresses, we got no birds flying.
There are some, but they're in a distance, and there's just not a lot. So we're like, well, we gotta hang out here, because Jake hasn't found any, and we set this field. So, we're troopers as we are, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Caddis Waterfowl Wading Systems, Woodland Resort, Camo Systems, Mount Man Guns, Peat Dryer, Mech Shooting Sports, Epic Guide Service, Big Al's Decoys, Thermacell Heated Products, Browning, and these fine sponsors.
Kent Bismuth Premium Shot Shells has taken waterfowl loads to a new level. When you're chasing the migration, Bismuth is an easy choice for your next hunt. Whether you're in the field, marsh, open water, or flooded timbers, Bismuth provides superior ballistics and consistent performance for every type of wing shooting. Harsh conditions demand the most of us and our gear. Bismuth is the shot we rely on. Kent Bismuth, it's back, and it's better than ever.
Being the year-round duck hunters, we rely on waders from Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis.
Caddis makes a great ladies' wader that is made to fit a woman.
With many styles, the Northern Guide Breathables and the Hybrid Extreme waders will keep you warm and dry in any weather conditions.
The Pete Wader system eliminates moisture from hip boots and waders. They provide us with confidence that our gear will be warm and dry at the start of each day. The result is what we call Pete Dry.
Pete Dryer. We invented dry.
Camo Systems 3D camouflage netting eliminates outlines and allows you to blend into your environment. Whether you hunt portable or permanent blinds, Camo Systems will make you blend in and provide a perfect foundation for total concealment. Blend in with Camo Systems.
The Woodland Resort is perfect for the freelance hunter in the Prairie Pothole region of North Dakota.
They offer seasonal accommodations, luxury suites, cabins, and rooms.
They also provide a cleaning house with an on-site marina. Check out Woodland Resort on Devil's Lake for your next adventure.
Connie and I found ourselves enjoying the outdoors all the time.
It's where we really want to be.
A lot of this is always focused around water. And not just lakes, rivers, marshlands, but also outside like fresh, clean drinking water. So we're going to kick off a new initiative called Get Infused. And it's all about trying to preserve and improve fresh water.
To learn more about Get Infused and to become an ambassador, go to swiftwaters.com.
This segment's brought to you by Mud Buddy Outdoors.
So the morning progresses. We hear some shooting off in the distance. We knew there was another set of guys on our left about 2 miles away. We got another set of guys on the east. They're another probably 2-3 miles away. We get a volley coming in. You know, we got some birds.
Load back up, maybe we'll get another shot at one.
Yeah.
Did you get it on film? Woo-hoo-hoo!
That boy,
He was dead.
he said, I'm
coming.
It was like,
Nice work, man.
I was surprised it hung so much.
It totally was
It just-
committed.
Ah.
100%. Yeah. Love it.
Booyah! We got him! Booyah! Way to go, guys!
Couple drop, you know, we're pretty stoked up about the whole thing. For the most part, you know, the day's really long and she's pretty quiet. In the meantime, I'm like, Jake, are you having any luck? Well, he ended up scouting that day and he's like, I got a winter wheat field. They're loaded with birds during the day. I just got permission. He's like, come on down and we'll set a field in the morning. And he's hunting a lot like we are. He's knocking on doors, getting permission, gets the hunt it that day or that evening, pulls back out again. So he's not doing land leases, none of this. So
It's just a different field every day. So we are actually super excited that, you know, we're going to join him tomorrow. So we get up at 2 o'clock and we do the 2-hour drive south. We meet him and you know what? It's all chaos.
yeah, he's got a couple of his other buddies. So a total of at least eight of us down there. And we've got to set an entire field up before we start hunting in the morning. Hey, Connie. All right, everybody. It's about dark 30. As you can see, everybody's scrambling to set up this spread. We mixed it up a little bit. We headed south down in Arkansas. As you saw yesterday, it was a bit sparse on the north end. Jake from Epic is good enough to give us a hand down here. The wind is coming, I'm getting my bearings, kind of out of the northeast. So we should have a nice little bit of a wind to fill the socks up. He's got a bunch of full bodies out here. What else to say?
It's going to be a great day. We're
It
just going
is.
to let the birds fly. So early morning setup, and we're going to get rolling.
So stick around, enjoy the show. So, you know, he's pretty organized. He gets a wheeler out. He's got full bodies. He's got sacks. We got the vortexes, and everybody's on cue. So we're out there punching stakes in. Another guy right behind him with the full bodies. We got socks. Some guys are doing the socks. Another set of guys are running the wheelers back and forth. And then we're like, where's the layout blinds? And he's
He's like, we don't use those.
Yeah,
You get these Tyvek bunny suits.
the white ones.
Then you just lay in between the winter wheat field on a pad. So we're like, okay, we're game for anything. Let's get
So
the whirl.
it buries us with the socks right over top of us, you know, and we lay down, we get everything situated, and hopefully the birds are going to come. So we're laying there now, we're just waiting for the birds to start to come in. We look off in a distance, and man, I tell you what, you can see them coming over the horizon.
It's unbelievable. I
Yeah.
mean, huge flocks
Right.
of them. And we are just like, oh, goosebumps everywhere.
I know it and all. And we're thinking, man, they may come, but a lot of them, as you guys know, will go right over top of you, peel right, peel left. Well, they come dead on to us.
Jake's calling the show here, and he's going to say, I'm going to call the shot. Just wait. And pretty soon he says, let him have it.
Shoot him, guys!
There it goes. Everybody lights the sky up, you know, and we got birds in. We got not only in, we got them on the ground, you know.
And that whole same flock swirls around again.
Right.
And it's coming right back again at us. It's like,
He's like, load up quick. And we're thinking, nice. And sure enough, peel right over our right-hand shoulder, and here they come again. And it's volley number 2.
You ready, guys?
Get ready. There's more. Get down, load up, get down. Nice shot.
And birds down again. Oh, just couldn't be cooler. Couldn't be cooler.
Kent Bismuth Premium Shot Shells has taken waterfowl loads to a new level. When you're chasing the migration, Bismuth is an easy choice for your next hunt. Whether you're in the field, marsh, open water, or flooded timbers, Bismuth provides superior ballistics and consistent performance for every type of wing shooting. Harsh conditions demand the most of us and our gear. Bismuth is the shot we rely on. Kent Bismuth, it's back, and it's better than ever. The Woodland Resort is perfect for the freelance hunter in the Prairie Pothole region of North Dakota.
They offer seasonal accommodations, luxury suites, cabins, and rooms.
They also provide a cleaning house with an on-site marina. Check out Woodland Resort on Devil's Lake for your next adventure. Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis has designed waders for all conditions. The Northern Guide breathables are perfect for warm weather, while the Hybrid Extremes are great for standing in the frigid timbers.
Caddis has designed a great ladies' wader that is made to fit a woman.
Waterfowl Wading Systems by Caddis. Camo Systems 3D camouflage netting eliminates outlines and allows you to blend into your environment. Whether you hunt portable or permanent blinds, Camo Systems will make you blend in and provide a perfect foundation for total concealment. Blend in with Camo Systems. The most important part of anyone's hunt is their firearms. With new and used guns and all the accessories you want, visit Mountain Man Guns. Dan Yeager provides high-quality service with over 30 years' experience in the firearm industry. Visit Mountain Man Guns in Cambridge, Wisconsin. Connie and I found ourselves enjoying the outdoors all the time.
It's where we really want to be.
A lot of this is always focused around water. And not just lakes, rivers, marshlands, but also outside like fresh, clean drinking water. So we're going to kick off a new initiative called Get Infused. And it's all about trying to preserve and improve fresh water.
To learn more about Get Infused and to become an ambassador, go to swiftwaters.com.
This segment's brought to you by Mitten Mayhem Performance.
So, you know, we get some more birds in, and we're thinking, all right, is that the vortex? And we were done for the day. Mike's laying down next to me, and the guy's he's looking at me like a kid in a candy store. He's like, if nothing else happens for the entire trip, we just had our volley. And we're like, get ready, man, because
Coming, and they just keep coming and coming.
they do.
Let's kill him, guys! Here comes the single. Get ready. Get ready. Not yet. Let them. Go! Come on. He was already wounded.
Oh my gosh.
We got
Unbelievable.
another set of waves come in. They're low on the deck, you know. Same thing. Jake's like, set tight. I'll call them down. You know, I'll call the shot. We do. Everybody's up on it again, blowing them down.
Nice call.
On the right. Load up, get down.
So then you see a flock coming, half of it peels off, but you got 3 of them that land at the very edge of the decoys. And they land and then they start walking through the decoys.
Yep, so they're yelling at me because I'm on the far end, being a lefty, and they're like, get that bird, you know, and I'm like, all right, I'm up out of my, running in my bunny suit, trying to jump this thing up out of the air, because it's doing this right through the decoys, you know, and they're screaming at me, get that bird, you know, so he jumps out and...
That was not going on the wall.
It's just too crazy. You know? I've never had that. So we get another one in, and it's tucked back down. And, you know, here comes another flock.
Some of Jake's buddies have never seen this before, and it's just the sky is just littered with snow geese.
That's not good.
Oh my gosh, and they are just coming. The guys on the end are shooting and they're falling. We get some, and it's just, you know, the whole entire group is having a heyday.
So now, you know, we're looking at it. We got to pick some of these up. Jake's up out of the blind, and he's out chasing birds with his dog, you know, and they're bringing some back. And about 20 minutes later, I'm looking at Chloe and saying, we got to do the same thing.
How cool is this? Yeah. So Sean is just off, him and Chloe, and they're hot-footing it at the edge to where the cripples went down.
Yeah, I go way out, I don't know, 200-300 yards. We pick a bird up, we pick another one up, and out there, you know, these darn birds, because you're looking in these troughs, and they'll honker right into it. Good girl. Good girl. Drop. Nice. Very nice. Okay, one down. About 4 or 5 more to go. Come on, girl. Fetch him up, Chloe. You know, she's running after these birds, and now, unfortunately, you know, they're taking off and just leading her. They're just leading her a little bit more. So I call her back, and John gets on a wheeler. He takes her way out there. He picks up the other cripples that we were fortunate enough to get, bring them all back in. What a morning so far. Got a bunch of birds down. The wind finally picked up. The socks are working awesome. We got some singles, some doubles coming in. Now we just need some big flocks again. So, booyah.
I love it when you're laying down and there's like 100 of them. Way out.
This is so cool.
Let the lady shoot it. You're ready. Kill him. There you go.
That's a goose down, not duck down, goose down. One big snow. man.
Swift Waters is proudly brought to you by Kent Cartridge, Caddis Waterfowl Wading Systems, Woodland Resort, Camo Systems, Mountain Man Guns, Pete Dryer, Mech Shooting Sports, Epic Guide Service, Big Al's Decoys, Thermacell Heated Products, Browning, and these fine sponsors.
That was awesome.
Okay, I got that one.
One shot and go.
You know, and it's pushing 10, 11 o'clock, and we're kind of hanging there saying, great morning, you know, way to go, Jake. You know, puts us on the birds and say, time to pick the field up. And we're thinking, we got to pick this entire field up. You know, you're looking at, I don't know, 900 socks. He's got, what, 300 full bodies of Vortex. So,
but, you know, we all pitch in. And
yeah.
the important thing is, you know, this farmer gave us permission. So we got one guy with the garbage bag picking up all the empty cases of shells, too. You know, leave the property as how you found it. It's just, you know, proper protocol.
Put the birds, you know, get some great photos. Everybody attacks the field because we know we got to pull this thing up. And it works like, it's just going down like clockwork. You know, guys are grabbing the full bodies. We got the big containers. We're throwing them in. We got other people grabbing stakes, putting them in the piles. We got the Vortex coming down. Sound systems are getting packed up. The wheeler's already out making trips back and forth to the enclosed trailer. I mean, we're in about an hour and a half. It's like we were never there.
Yeah, it was unbelievable. And Jake yet is going to take the afternoon and scout for a field in the morning. I mean, this guy is literally insane, but
he's
he
a machine.
Loves it.
He's a machine. You know, so we get a little bit of lunch in us. We're ready to start heading back. Unfortunately, the next day they're calling for torrential rains and lightning, which is our last morning hunt. So we're looking at packing up. Not Jake. He also owns and operates Epic Guide Service. He's the sole guy doing the whole thing. He does a very unique means of hunting. For us, we did a fun hunt just because we knew we were in the same area and we wanted to get on some birds collectively between the two of us. But this guy is literally doing a morning hunt. He's out scouting in the afternoon, knocking on doors on either private or public land, getting access. His technique is set up in the morning, do a full morning hunt, break down by noon, get a little food, and he's off scouting for the next spot for the next day. I tell you what a way to roll. Works his tail off, but man, is it ever worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does a great job.
Passion, total passion for the sport. So kudos, Jake, you rock, man. So anyway, we had a great time out here. Hope you enjoyed it. You know, Connie?
Great way to end our 2016-17 duck hunting snow goose season.
That's right. Now what do? Pack the guns away, bring the cameras out, and we start scouting for yet next year. Thanks a lot. We had a great season. What a great way to end up the 2016-17 hunting season with a conservation snow goose hunt. Man, especially when you get to tie into them on the very last day.
So thanks again for joining Swift Waters with Sean and Connie.
Closed captioning brought to you by Thermacell Heated Products.
Don't let that one get away. He ain't going anywhere. I don't even care if I'm wasting shells on that.